Hi everyone. So today we have Arijit from Bangalore who has lost 25 kgs in the healthy weight loss program, right? So I just thought of having a quick chat with him to kind of understand his journey, how it went so far. Right, he's still in the program, but yeah, he has achieved a massive weight loss goal so far. So Arijit, hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Rajiv?
Yes, doing wonderful. Very good. So, Arjita, I mean, if you first kind of little bit give a quick background of yourself so that people who are watching this video can understand like where you come from and what you do.
Yeah, sure. So basically, I'm basically born and brought up from the northeast of India, which is Meghalaya, Shillong. Okay, so I'm a Bengali, hardcore Bengali. I'm married to a Bengali girl from Kolkata, but I have done my engineering and my higher studies in Bangalore, and currently I'm settled in Bangalore with my parents. And it is almost more than 20 years I'm into this software engineer field, and I'm currently working for Accenture. This was all about profession, yes. About my hobbies and all those stuff. I am a good foodie. Till now, I'm a good lover. I like good foods, right? I like roaming and go for traveling. These are the small things which I do whenever I get my leisure time with my family. So those were related to my hobbies, right? And currently, as work schedule, I'm busy with my work and all those stuff. Yeah, and my daughter is keeping me busy most of the time. Yeah.
Yes. Good. So yes, very good. I mean, I see your pictures and all in social media, and it's I mean,
Yeah,
you are a fun loving. You know, your family is altogether a fun loving family. I can say it's
exactly,
very good.
exactly,
Anyhow,
exactly.
so Arijita, see, you started the program almost 6 months or I mean 6 to 7 months back, right? But what happens before that? I didn't know you, you didn't know me, right? We were a complete
Correct,
stranger, correct? Na?
correct,
So
correct.
definitely before starting the program, before you actually, before I mean the moment you approached me or us rather, me and Shumi, and the point where you actually started the program, in between I'm sure there would be a lot of dilemma, a lot of confusion, a lot of questions going around in your mind. So, would you like to share a
Yeah,
little bit about that?
definitely.
The moment you approached us and the moment you started the program, what all things went on in your mind, and how finally you decided that you should start the program?
Yeah. I'll just go a step behind before we started the discussion, right? So it was
Mm-hmm.
always, it was kind of, I would say it was a dream, ये कभी हम लोग मतलब सोचते थे when I used to hear from people, people are losing weight, pounds, kgs. The obvious question was in the mind, how can it happen? I mean, I mean, I used to see photographs, pictures, videos, with a great transformation in their body, right? Their physique or whatever it is. So it was always coming in my mind. I doubt it cannot happen. There might be some kind of, alteration, body, and I mean, I was not able to digest. Not only me, entire people or surrounding me. It was not. People used to show me, yeah, see this boy, yeah, or girl, he was like this after something, and this is the transformation, right? So always there was kind of a big question mark saying that is it possible? So I was not taking it so seriously. So that was the time when I still remember my first call and first session which I had with you and me, right? Where the triggering factor which you guys, I still remember the words which you have mentioned on that day, saying that Arijita, you will enjoy your food and you will enjoy the journey, right? So that was the triggering factor which allowed me a thought. I thought, okay, well, why don't I try it and why don't I start it, right? So during that period of time, I still remember maybe a week or so we were in that dilemma or to start it or not. Shall we go? Can I do it? There are lots of questions and imagination was coming in my picture, right? So I was not able to decide. I mean, I have the confidence in myself, but this kind of journey we have never thought of it, right?
Yes.
We used to do workout. I used to go to gym, and I then stopped. There was some not regular, right? It was some kind of imbalanced lifestyle, right? Then stress was there. Can I have? There are lots of questions was coming. Can I give my time, effort? I know whenever people tell about food or diet, it's not that easy. It's not as
Mm-hmm.
easy. But actually, let me tell you, all this after this journey, I believe that it was a myth. It's this assumption which you make, right? If you make saying that okay, ये नहीं हो सकता, वो नहीं कर पाऊंगा, so all these are myths. It's all about your mindset. So So I was in kind of 50-50 situation whether I should go or not. But ultimately, when this session which we had together, on the second or third session, you both of us, you helped me to understand that how this journey would be, and then I started the journey, and then I realized that it's always when we think about the destination, when we think about this is the mountain I have to climb, right? Um, most of us, we think about that mountain, that target to accomplish, and that always pulls us back, right? But if you really care, if you really think, you need to enjoy your journey. If you enjoy your journey and don't think about target, don't think about a milestone, definitely you will be slowly progressing with that level. So that kind of I would say feelings and feedback which I got from you guys, and that inspired me to start the journey. And I'm still loving it. As I said, I love the journey. I'm not thinking about my target. I don't think about my destination right now. As long as I enjoy my journey, I think that I'll reach my target, and sooner or later I'll do that.
Yes, as they say that the journey is more important than the destination, right? So it's about enjoying
Exactly.
the journey altogether. So great.
Exactly.
You were
Exactly.
just mentioning about the diet part. So I will just come into that next question which I want to ask is when we think about losing weight, or first thing comes in our mind is that diet karna parega, and it will be a very, I have to leave eating, and I have to starve, and I might not be able to eat so many things. तो डाइटिंग तो हम लोग एक हवा बना लेते हैं दिमाग में कि इट विल बी लाइक सो व्हाट इज योर एक्सपीरियंस व्हेन यू स्टार्टेड हाउ इजी वाज इट टू अडॉप्ट टू द डाइट पैटर्न which got changed, and how difficult was it, if you would just like to kind of little
Yeah,
bit mention.
yeah, definitely, I would like to add a point here. Yes, as I said that being from a Bengali family, being from a Bengali family where we love rice, bhat, and all those stuff, right, which are full of carbs. So obviously, it was not an easy when we start, right? And but I would say it is only hardly few weeks. I can still say whenever I talk about my current lifestyle and the previous lifestyle, I always tell people that it's all about your mind, right? So that 2 to 3 weeks was really tough for me,
Mm-hmm.
but that period made me, to survive. It's like survival of fitness, right? So that 2 to 3 weeks, I had some kind of, saying that what I'm doing, can I do it? I'm not having rice, the mindset. But slowly, what happens? The body itself, it taught me to adjust it with all this stuff. And trust me, and it has major support from, as I tell you every time, is because you need your support from the better half, right? Which is my wife, and family supported me. It's not only about wife, but entire family supported me.
Correct.
There was lots of things we did not mention apart from diet. It's also about timing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Having right diet and having a different thing. So I was able to now differentiate that what is good and what is bad. What is good for your body, what is bad for your body. So it is not about only taking diet, good diet, but it's also getting enhancing your knowledge about your food, right? The nutrients or whatever you have. So definitely, I would say it was not an easy, but the moment you pass that 2 to 3 weeks, it becomes very
Correct.
easy. Because the food which I'm taking today, I hardly say that I have any difficulty. And I would love to continue same kind of food for my next. I will not have a single day problem having those kind of food because I'm enjoying my food. And that's what I tell people. I show my photographs whenever I have my food diet chart. People see this and say that, man, you are in diet. I don't think so. Because I have a beautiful things in my plate. And they believe that when you are having a good food, then what we are having. I said, you can say that, but you also to add on to say that I'm having a proper diet food than you guys, other
Mm-hmm.
people, right? Where it with your stuff. And timing, as I said, there was no time. I had my dinner, 10:30, 11 o'clock was like a very normal routine for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And today, if you see, what I am happy is that I complete my dinner by 8:30, right? So that
Correct.
was not, I never imagined. So today I'm practicing on this and I'm just following.
Good. It's, I mean, I keep saying to my clients that you can মানে খেয়ে দিয়ে রোগা হতে পারবে something like
Yes,
that. So
yes, yes.
you'll not have to stop. So good to know that you are enjoying your meals, and also you are along the way you are losing weight. I mean, that is a good thing.
Exactly.
Another thing
Exactly.
which comes as an obstacle in the mind when people thinks about losing weight ki, it's about doing lot of exercise, workout and all, right? So I would like
Correct.
to ask
Correct.
you that initially when you started your program, maybe up to 10 kgs, 15 kgs you lost. What kind of, I mean, was it a lot of exercise you had to do, or it was just very basic things? How did you, what was your exercise schedule actually?
Yeah, very interesting topic, and yeah, I love that when people ask me this question, trust me, people don't believe it. People believe you might have done workout and all this. I only say diet will take your 70 to 80%. My experience, you people are masters, you will know better. But the rest all is your exercise, whatever you do. But for that period, 10 to 15 kg loss, maybe yeah, 15 or more plus minus, I don't remember exactly. I have not done any sort of exercise, and you know it, Rajesh, right? I was doing only 20 minutes of 20 minutes of what do you say, walking, jogging. That's it. That's it. I was not doing anything else, and plus I was doing some kind of pranayama. So
Correct.
3 to 4 months I was following exactly the same routine, and that made me to lose that initial kickstart. I started losing. I have not done any hard workout, not even. So this is again another myth people have: do workout, you start losing. But this is the best example, or my experience. I have what I have seen is that I didn't do any workout at all. I didn't do. I mean, I was losing weight. I was having good food, good diet, maintaining a proper routine. Water intake is also, I would say, very important stuff. And still today, also, I'm maintaining that, having 3 to 4 liters of water every day.
Correct.
And I don't have starvation, like having attraction to too much of food. Okay, I have to take this with sweet, which I have really reduced a lot. And today it is almost close to zero. I keep it, so that I don't maintain sweetness. Right? And I'm a Bengali lover. Bengali from Bengali culture, we love sweets, which I don't have, which I'm not having. So, so yeah, it requires some kind of effort, definitely, but nothing is impossible. Nothing is
Right.
impossible.
Yeah, that is good actually, because lot of time when you are overweight, just start your journey. It's I mean, if you have to do a lot of workouts along with your diet, it's a lot of things to do. At least if you're not having to do too much of workout, just by following a diet, if you're able to lose weight, that is actually helpful, right? Good.
Correct,
So
correct.
to know one thing, see. Lot of time people, I mean, today we have information at the tip of our finger. I mean, I can just Google how to lose weight. I can get a lot of tips. I can just follow somebody on YouTube or any social media. But how do you feel, what is the importance of having a coach who is a personal coach who is kind of guiding you in a program, in and out throughout your journey? What is the
Mhm.
importance? Is it, I mean, is it the same if you're just following it by yourself, or do you think it has an extra added advantage? What do you feel?
Definitely, definitely. That's another good question and good thought which I want to put. Yeah, definitely. See, it's all about having a disciplined life, right? I don't think so. I don't think so. If you really start following something and you yourself do kind of initiative and you don't get any guidance, it will not mean. I mean, it will not happen. I won't say, but there should be somebody coach, right? Somebody who should mentor you, guide you,
Hmm.
because you are starting a new journey, right? A journey where you didn't have any experience, right? So anything, right? You cannot put your son or daughter directly, saying that I will not send to school. I will only guide because I am an engineer, I am a doctor, I am scientist. I can teach my babies and from my home, right? It's exactly the same way. Even though you have knowledge, even though you know about a lot of things, but if you are not under proper guidance, proper coach, at times it becomes difficult for you. You might have, see, I have so many questions. I mean, many times I've asked many questions to you guys is that, hey, Raji, what to do this? I am stuck here, or I'm not clear in this diet, or I'm not question. I don't know what you are saying. So there are so much of communication which happens with you guiding me. There is some at times. I hope you remember at times. I was in that stage where I was losing only 200 grams, and I was having this question, even though I'm maintaining that same structure, same second, same routine and everything, but I was not losing. Then we
Hmm.
had another session, and you just reminded us, you tell me what you have. That time you realized that I was having biscuits, right? And this was kind of a red flag. So I was enjoying my biscuits. I stopped it, and you told me that go and have don't have biscuits, have a red tea, and kind of immediately after 1.5 weeks, I observed that I lost 1.5. So these are classic examples where at times you will not able to decide about your goals, guidelines, and going with the right coach, going with the right people, right mindset. will give you a right expectation how you are doing. There would be a candid opinion shared to you how you are progressing. So basically, you need a master. You need a master. You cannot. I would never suggest anybody to start by himself or herself. Ultimately, what will happen? They will end up with some confusion, and they might stop, or they might have different, because you cannot play around with them. So definitely, I would say that you need a coach, you need some people, guidance, anybody, whoever it is. Don't go simply by your own.
Right. Right, very good perspective. So that's good to know. One thing, if you could like to share that, see, you have already lost 25 kgs. That's great, wonderful. But along with losing weight, what other benefits you can see in terms of your, I mean, whatever in terms of your body, anything you would like to share, like along with your weight loss. That is, weight loss is visible on the scale on your body, but internally, what all changes have you felt or have you seen in the
Yeah,
program?
yeah, definitely. See, I always tell another thing which I want to add is that the weight is just a number, just a count. It's just a figure. It's nothing else, right? More than this is how you are adapting with this, with weight loss program. How is your lifestyle going? What was Arijit was uh, 5 months back or 6 months back, and what Arijit is today, right? So if I compare with that, there is a lot of things which I have to add on, right? The thing is that more proactiveness, right?
Mhm.
So very active, no confusion. Memory has become very much sharp. I
Yeah.
strongly believe that confidence has increased a lot, right? At times when you go to you go to many communication channels or some presentation, because of something I was not able to maintain my stress management. Today I see drastically difference in my body language, my everything where I can say that I'm maintaining my stress management very well fashioned, right? Don't take so
Mhm.
much of stress. Life is all about enjoying each day, every journey. That's what I have, this all this came as I start my journey, right? And where I'm today. At the same time, to add on is that, sleep. I do have a very good sleep. I'm not. I used to take 6 7 months, like 6 months, but I used to have a every weekends after having good meal. I used to have a good nap, and
Mhm.
being again the trademark of Bengali people. After having good lunch, you need to have a good nap. And today, if you see me, that I don't get it. I don't need it. I don't feel it to sleep at that time. I'm more active at that time. I'm going with my dog for some classes for my daughter, and I believe that spending time with them is more important than sleep. Sleep is important. Let me take that word. Sleep is important, but I have enough sleep in my night where I
Correct.
maintain 6 7 hours of sleep, and which is super cool. That is one thing. At the same time, the activeness which I have when I get up early morning, right? Getting up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and doing some kind of some workout session, which was not there in my life at all. Earlier it was
Mhm.
there, then I left. But today I'm able to maintain all kind of these. So that's what the triggering factor. That's what I want to say is that weight is not everything. This is all about count, but your body and lifestyle also changes along with it, right? Stress, confidence, sleep. I think these are the few things which I can add, and yeah, that's it. And you like, and another most important is that I'm just waiting to when I will do my mass media or mass shopping for my wardrobe, which all the sizes has been now I don't want to wear. Today also I was looking which t-shirt I should wear, and all the t-shirt was like fully bada bada ho raha hai, and I don't feel it. So I'm just waiting when I will have do my shopping after coming to that ideal way. I'm waiting usually for my Durga Puja and do some kind of shopping at that time. So before that I will do. So those are the things which definitely I would do like to add on apart from using the
Awesome. That's a good problem to have, right? I mean, you don't regret that your t-shirt size are becoming
Absolutely.
big, correct? So anyhow, so lot of things you have mentioned, Arjit, also along with that, I know that when you just recently, before you started your program, you took some blood reports, and recently you have taken and you have seen some good positive changes in terms of your blood
Yeah,
reports, right?
yeah,
In terms of your sugar
yeah,
levels and also that is good. So
yeah,
definitely now that's really inspiring. And when you are now, because the pandemic is little bit now kind of here, and people are meeting people, you are going out and meeting other people. So definitely, I'm sure that you will be able to inspire many others. What people are saying about you? I mean, what all compliments and all you are getting?
Yeah, definitely. People are still not able to believe on that thing. Right? I mean, last week I was there with one of my close friends, and they have seen me 6 months back, and they are seeing me right now, and they are just saying, "Boss, what is happening to you? I mean, where is your tummy, and what happened to this portion, and how is it possible?" Then I said, there are long story behind it, and I used to explain them, and they started following me, and they start to do something, and I mean, in my social media, my Facebook friends and everything, there are lots of responses which I get, and that also gives kind of a moral satisfaction is that हो सकता है, we all can do it, right?
Correct.
And this is amazing. This is really I overwhelmed like I mean I used to remember those days, right, Raju, whenever I used to go. As I said, I'm from Northeast, and I used to travel to my hometown at least once in a year. And COVID time when I was there, I used to hear lots of people saying, और कितना मोटा होगा, you have been growing in size, stop it. So उससे क्या होता था, kind of I was not going into depression mood, but again, nobody likes, right? Any of the people who are overweight, they don't like to be called as an overweight and so much, but it affects a lot, right? So today I'm wondering when I get time, and when I just imagining come in my mind that when I go to my state, my hometown, and when I go there and when they see me like this, I just dream of how they react, and I'm eagerly waiting to see that kind of reaction in my hometown when I go back maybe after 6 7 months.
Correct.
But today, whenever people see me, that is one part. At the same time, uh, this inspiration has started following in my office culture also, right? So many sessions unofficially, like people, because when I tell my story, they bring me as a mentor, as a lecturer, and they ask me, "Ajit, please tell about your story," right? So I become overwhelmed and I say, okay, fine, let me share my experience. But I don't give any kind of guidance as such because I'm not into that zone right now. But I tell them about my stories, my fitness level.
Mm-hmm.
And I always inspire people saying that, it's not always about taking work and doing work and taking stress. It's also about maintaining how balanced life you should have. It's all about yourself. It's about your family, and
Correct.
then the work and everything is there. So people somewhere looks after me after seeing all kind of this lectures and I give a session. So yeah.
Awesome. That's great to know because in our circle, once we lose weight and become fit, I mean, if we are able to maintain a healthy lifestyle, we can inspire so many people in our immediate circle, actually, friends and family,
Right,
office, and
right.
hometown. I'm sure when you visit your hometown, people will be amazed and
I'm really waiting for
they will
that.
love to
I
become
don't
correct.
already.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. So, like, having said that, so what would be like if I have to ask you, Arjit? I mean, we are almost towards the end. I mean, I would just like to ask you one more question. There would be many people who would be in your shoes where you were almost 6 months back, right?
Hmm.
So, who wants to start their weight loss program, or somehow they are doubting themselves, or somehow they are doubting the weight loss process itself, or whatever. I mean, so what would be your one tip or one advice you would like to give to them if they are watching this video?
It's simple. The tip is very simple. How 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 are you so? How serious you are about your health? And all these questions are answers only one, right? How serious you guys are about your health? How serious you guys are about your health means your family health, taking care of your parents, taking care of your wife, kids, children. It's all connected with your world, right? So when
Right.
you think about yourself, it's not about yourself; it's about entire family. So this is the right time where we can start all this kind of process. Thing which I would like to say to the mass of people is that this is not that tough task. Let me tell you. I told you earlier in my talks is that it's just 2 weeks to 3 weeks of period. If you can pass that 2 to 3 weeks of period, it will become your habit, right? So don't think about that. I have to reach to that target, the milestone. Then don't bring that 10, 15 kg. Don't go with any kind of count. Just start the period. The moment when you see the, I mean, best part is that success ka taste. The moment you start getting the taste of that success, right? I always say another thing is that it becomes your habit. Today I'm to that habit. When I taste kar liya hai, so now what happens? I don't have to do any hard work. It becomes my daily habit to repeat all those things. So trust me, to all my people who are hearing or listening to this or who are connected with Rajiv, this is not an impossible task. It is your mindset. Make your mind that you can do it, and it can be done. And I am the best example. I was that kind of lifestyle I had, and today what I have, losing 26 kg is kind of not an easy task, but
Yes.
I have done it. Anybody can. Anybody can.
Correct. So basically, you want to say that if you are able to do it, then there is no question that somebody else would not be able to do it. Right? So, very simple. Right. Very good, Arijit Dhar. I mean, thanks for your time. You answered all my questions, and I hope somebody who is watching this video, it will help them to kind of take a good decision about their health. And I'm sure you have just lost 25 kgs. There is some more way to go. And once we get to your final transformation, it will be much more inspiring. You're already inspiring so many people. It will be much more inspiring. And thank you for your time. That's what I would like to say. And have a good day. Bye bye.
You too. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you.